go into a situation expecting someone to play you. How then does the artist, for example, protect himself even?
Well, I can't be played. A person trying to play me plays themselves.
Like, puts it out and it's all falling everywhere. She wants to create some scene or whatever and have her authority.
I think that's dramatic.
Months, 4 months, 3 months.
Thank you, Poppy. Thank you so much.
Higgins and Berkowitz in the garage with the car.
If you have receipts, put them up.
Guess what you're going to do? Run me my ketchup.
Could someone provide me with that 143 page today, please?
You're an outsider. I'm an insider.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Some of it I noticed in there were emails that I had that I think you got from a FOIA request that you had on me back months ago.
No.
Well, it sure looked like it anyway. The other thing I was a little bit surprised at is...
You no neck hoe. No, you're mad because ain't no one ever given any money to you. No one ever give your no neck hoe ass any money.
Any other searches similar to How Long to Die in the Cold that evening on that tab?
Your Honor.
I'm going to...
May I first inquire, you meant morning, I assume?
Sorry, that morning, yes.
Just clarifying, I did not look at evening searches.
Run me my barbecue. Shut your hole. I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to see your side glance.
These guys mean it. You shook like a little leaf, you little puss. You are a puss, Dave. And if I ever see you, I will smack you up and down this highway on 75. You are a little phony. And guess what? Oh, I'm in AA, and you're drinking your balls off on TV. You little fucking scumbag. You are. I don't give a who you are. You're a fraud. You belong in the jail, guys. You ain't no cop. You, motherfucker. Right? You got me today, buddy, and you're going to get, everyone's going to get me. I might go off on the
Good morning, class. How is everyone? How's everyone doing this morning? Okay, so before anything, right? Before anything, there are a couple students that I do need to see. If I could kindly, to the front of the class, please. Oh, where's my list? Oh, did you get away? You might have gotten away with it. Nope, you didn't get away with it. May I see Jay Casey, please? May I also see Carrie Souto to the front? May I also see Max's mom? And then Shannon. Casey, Carrie, Max's mom, and Shannon. Please. I'll give you guys a minute. Yep, come on right up. Come on, come right up. The rest of you guys, please get out your notebooks and get ready for today's class. We have a lot to go over, okay? A lot to go over. And a very, very, very special treat at the end. Very special. So, okay. Hi, Jay Casey. Hi. Hi. You want to tell me why? Actually, you know what? I'll speak to all of you. Carrie, Max, okay. Jay Casey, Shannon. Do you mind telling me why you feel the need to go to my secret boyfriend's house and talk about me? Jay Casey, what does Auntie Deb close your mouth, you're drooling mean at the beginning of the Man I'm Seeing stream? Max's mom, you said he's smelling his sweatshirt. What else do I have here? Let me see. Carrie, you said Jimmy will be watching and listening quietly. Okay. Shannon, you said, hi, Auntie Deb. Wasn't in the chat room. Well, I was watching. I wasn't saying anything. So I'd love to know why you think that's okay. If you could. Oh, you didn't know? Okay. Okay. Why didn't you know? Were you not here before? Okay. And how about you, Max's mom? Oh, you had a case of the fuck around and find out that day. Okay. Interesting. Shannon, how about you? Okay. Shannon, okay. You thought I was there because everyone else was saying it. Okay. What do you think your punishment should be? Nothing. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I need you guys to go sit in the back of the classroom, please. Okay. I don't want to hear from you today. Not today. I don't want to hear from you today. I will figure out your punishment after. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the rest of you. Just something small I had to take care of. Okay. Something a little small I had to take care of. No big deal. No big deal. So for those of you that donated to Pam for It's All About the Animals, the cards, not all of them are out because, oh my good Lord, I'm going to have to mortgage my house to pay for the stamps because there's about 300 so far. I got about 30 out today. Okay. We're going to do little chunk by chunk. It's a lot. There were a lot. So thank you for all of those who donated to Pam. Let's read out some school donations. Let me get these right here. Okay. No. I don't need anyone discussing what I discussed in the beginning of class. Okay. That's why I'm here. Okay. Thank you. We're not discussing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are doing a great job learning. Great job learning. Okay. Becky donated to the school and said, good morning. Good morning, Becky. Thank you for helping us fix this roof. D donated to the school and said, heart emoji, pause, cat, and a dog emoji. Thanks for making me smile. Thank you, D. This is what we do here. It's what we try to do. Thank you so much. Heather donated to the school, problematic Heather, and said, good morning. After yesterday's reflection of my comments, I have realized I am just a normal mom. Can't wait for the next victim of the birthday comment segment. Have a great day. Thank you, Heather. Casey says, hi, I bought a Cameo for my friend Tanya, and there's only 1 day left. It is active. It was my very first Cameo, so I wasn't sure if I did it right. Thanks so much for your content opinions, making us laugh. Thank you, Casey. I sent it last night. I hope you get it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And Becky sent another one and said, good morning. And Maureen sent a Venmo and said, I love waking up and going to class. Do you think you will ever do another Venmo and Cash App giveaway like you used to? Yeah, I used to like put whoever donated that day from like Venmo and Cash App in like a thing and like pull a name or a couple names and like pick a winner for something. Sure. Yeah. Why not? I could do that. We could do that, Maureen. How about for people that donated to the school today, I'll get you something from the store, from the shop, from the merch store. You can get like a shirt or a mug or a hat, a Thickums hat, Poor Face shirt, summer school shirt, let's talk shit mug or whatever else is in there. So right now we have, I got to keep the track so we can pick the winner at the end. Becky, Casey A, Heather, and D. Okay. Sure. Yes. Taz says, where do I go to the store? Good morning, Taz. You go to the channel and I'll just show you. I know. I don't know why I explain anything. I feel like that never works. This is all that. This is all. If you guys catch the trailers, like if you arrive early to class, you always get a special little treat. You always get a special little treat. Okay. Share screen. Share. So you go on YouTube's, right? You go to the channel, right? It's right over here in these tabs right here. You have shorts, live, podcast, playlist, posts, memberships, store. Boom, you go to store. And these 4 are the featured ones, but there's other things in there too. There's a Let's Dish coffee mug, summer school, poor face stuff, Thickums beanie, all that jazz. And I'll let you pick ones and whatever's you want. All right, whatever you want. I'm feeling in a good mood today. So I think we need boundaries because my relationship, is it exciting? Yeah. Okay. Is it secretive? Yes. But it's none of your business, you know? It's not like I came here and talked to you guys about it. It's not like I made it up and then started telling everyone about it. It's not like we were reading his messages together. It's not like we walked him through something together, which we did. We did all of that. I heard the parents don't really approve. So I'm trying to like Greek it up, you know, trying to like fit in with the family. Gentlemen prefer blogs, says Jimmy. Do you feel a teensy bit bad for his wife? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. Not my man. So sorry. If you guys missed it, Emily C did her very first live stream yesterday. I watched about 10 minutes of it, and then I had to go do some other shit. So go check her out, Emily C. There might be numbers in there. Let me see. Hold on. This is all that. This is... Buffy says, Jimmy, you look. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. These are the kind of comments we need. You look extra. Thank you. Whoopa or whatever. Right? Isn't that one of them? If anyone here knows any Greek, you guys can feel free to teach me. Feel free. She did great. Oh, I know. I heard. I saw she had like 500 people up in there chilling. That was awesome. Of course. I don't know why she's. I'm surprised. I'm not. I knew she'd be great. But I don't want her to like wait 10,000 years till her next one either. You know, like schedule it. Do one after this. Keep it up. Keep the momentum up. All right. We got on the docket, we got Donna Adelson's her jail incident. We got to talk about her jail incident, the report. And I got it. And we're gonna read it out. We got to talk about court. We have Aiden's hearing at 2 today. I may or may not be there. We got to talk about JFK. We got to talk about JFK show off channel. We got to talk about that too. We got to talk about, and then there's something very, very special. Very, very special. So, and this is how we're going to end the show. So listen, as you guys know, what's one of my favorite things about FKR? My favorite things to ever happen in FKR. Can anyone guess? I love it. You know, I talk about it a lot. I haven't seen it yet. Mm-mm. No. Wandy, do better than that, hon. Come on. No one said it yet. I'll give you guys a hint. There we go. Comes from a stream that he had, a rant, and it was beautiful, right? It brought me gems such as
My ditzy girl, because I'm a fucking giggler. Ah!
Amongst so many things, right? So many things. And I've had a couple clips because I saved a few clips of it and like I screenshotted like a couple because it was just funny ass rant. But it was taken down. And I wanted the whole thing because one, I wanted to like memorize it and use it as a monologue and apply for Juilliard or something like that. But I also just liked listening to it. It felt what we talked about in class 79 in media criticism. It felt genuine. Even though you may not agree with everything, right? It felt genuine to me, like raw and genuine. And I just loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it, right? I was on the edge of my seat, butthole clenched, nervous, scared. I'm going through my files yesterday. And what do I come across? But a screen recorded almost an hour of No Mercy Monday. No Mercy Monday is about 2.5 hours total from what I remember. But I'm going through my computer and I'm like, oh, I remember screen grabbing this. And I got about an hour of it and it's pretty good. It starts off with him. It's just him ripping on Kevin, ripping on everyone, saying his true feelings. It's about like, yeah. It's beautiful. It's great. And I feel like people, when it was happening, had a reaction, right? But I truly do think going back and looking at it and examining it will feel a little different. You'll be like, oh, maybe we all freaked out over nothing. Or maybe it was correct. Who knows? Who the hell knows? But if we're good today in class, we can watch some of it. Okay? Yes, No Mercy Monday is the same as the Red Wedding. Yes. We're going to watch. We can watch a little bit of it, maybe. Maybe if you're good. I don't know. Maybe if you're good. It all depends. Yeah, the re-release day. That's why today's class is entitled Historiography, because that is like the study of history, more importantly, moments in history, cultural moments. So we're going to have a cultural moment history class. This is all that. Shut up, Shelly. This is all that. If that's what it takes, smiling sleuth, then I will. Maddie Fromage, although one of the highlights, right? I love me a big chunky Matt, big thick Matt, big thick bubbling giggly Matt, right? No, I'm sorry, hon, it was not Maddie Fromage, but that's a phenomenal guess. KRH says, I love your flag. Yesterday, I went to click on your video, and my husband asked if that was a tiny Peter in the corner. He was so confused when I said, yeah, they're kind of dating. It's new. Thank you so much, KRH. Yeah, I got to get in good with the family, you know? I got to get in good. Luby asks, have you ever invited Papa Sean to your show? Actually, I have. It was not that long ago. I mean, it was before the second trial, after the first, and I was like, I told him that he could come on like for an interview when I was doing those interviews if he wanted. I'm not sure if he was ready, but I didn't. Yeah, of course. Yes. I mean, I have an obsession with No Mercy Monday. Like, yes, of course I did. All right. Let's start out with Donna Adelson's jail incident. Are you using the new camera? Asks Dusty. No, I tried it. I put it up, and I think I might return it. I don't love it. It's not that different, and it's like more of a hassle than it is a help. Detainee Adelson, Donna, inmate number 274451, has been crying off and on while discussing her case on the phone, which is a Securus phone app on her tablet. If any information about her case is leaked out to the offender's house housed in the female direct area, detainee Adelson leaked it herself. Her conversations have been loud enough for everyone in this area to hear. So, she's like, yeah, oh, I can't stand that judge. Like, she's just like, she's just being old Yenta, which I love. Okay, she goes, she has been discussing her thoughts on the judge, prosecutors, the jury, and other topics from her trial. Due to the phone lines being recorded, this information can be backed up by that evidence. I refrained from saying anything to Miss Adelson because she has the right to speak at her own free will. I just wanted it to be known that she has been openly discussing her case over the phone in a direct supervision area. I can't refrain the other detainees from listening. I will be informing the shift supervisor of this matter as well, as there's nothing further for me to report at this time. They're like, there's nothing we can do about it, but I have to let someone know. We can all hear her talking mad shit. God. Yes, I agree. Need some Z says, I hope phone calls from prison gets her calls. I would love to hear the loud rantings of our Donna. Oh my God, I would love to hear it. Well, she's on Securus on her iPad talking to friggin' everybody. Yeah, exactly, G Mommy. The speakerphone is probably up volume 150, of course. Oh, Donna, when will you learn? Okay. Lynn Bergeron donated to the class for stamps, for the class fundraiser stamps. All right. Thank you, Lynn. I'll add you to the drawing for the merch store. Okay, and then we have two. Okay, Brittany says, the only person who can get me back to school, please check Facebook messages, saw Mrs. Hyde being an interpreter at the Freedom Rally. Oh, Brittany, will do. Thank you so much. Thanks for that intel. We always listen. I'll take all intel when it comes to our Miss Hyde, okay? Thank you so much. Pam says, just a little help for your newsletter postage fund. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate you. Carrie said stamps. Why you guys don't gotta give me money for stamps? It's okay. Thank you so much. But you are in the drawing for a merch store thing. I owe you one kind of slow at the club last night. Get some Starbucks, ho, from Christina. Thank you, Christina. Christina, I think, is coming up for the Halloween party. That's what I heard. I heard that rumor. I don't know if that rumor is true, but that's what I heard. This is all that. X says, good morning, Jimmy. Shopping your store and wondering if anyone has a ballpark on the customs fees they will charge for my Thickums beanie. Where are you located, X? I don't know. I don't. Oh, because you are going to the Halloween party. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. New Hampshire. Oh, then no, just normal. No. Why would you? Why would customs, if you're in New Hampshire? I'll let you guys talk about it while I get up. I want to play stuff from JFK, and I want to get that up. So if you, pardon me, don't watch or haven't been watching, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. I'm like, it has been, for me, required viewing. I don't know. I know that he is a creative person. I don't know if he's on like a creative like thing, but like unbelievable recently. So he usually does, I think he does like a Turtle Boy show after party. He does this thing with James Jackson and Kevy Kev, but once in a while he'll do like one during the day, and it's more like a radio show kind of. And so he's been talking about, he's very focused on justice for John O'Keefe, and he's been talking about like the body cam videos that have been released, this, and he kind of examines all angles. And that's what I really like about it, is that he looks at all angles, and it's kind of great. And he like, he sometimes will like argue with people, and I get it, right? Like I get it, because if you watch his show, the way he sets it up, it's not like he just presses live and goes. Like that's not what he does. He fully thinks about it, plans it out, and like he's like an artist about like setting up his show. I understand that. Like Erykah Badu said, keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, right? And so he talks about Aaron O'Keefe, Paul O'Keefe, and he talks about class. And yesterday I'm listening, and I'm like, this is so good. This is so good. He just like, the certain points he hits, and like, we're just going to play a little bit. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. This is all that. So he's talking to a commenter, and then the who was it? One of Mike Crawford's mods was in there and like said something to him, and he was like, because he didn't agree with him, and he like kind of put him in his place a little bit. It was like JFK really put him in. It was pretty fucking cool. Oh, that. Let me grab up. No, how do I get this up? Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this. No, you can't hear it? Okay. Shit. Something's up. Hold on, let me find the right spot. Shut up, Zach. Oh, that's because it's the wrong tab, idiot. Can you hear this? I'm so dumb.
If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up. Up. Lip, you will shut. Clown.
Now you can hear. Okay.
Oh man. You know, it's funny because I came into this case, right? Mic check to the gods. I came into this case just trying to talk about the case of what happened. I never came into this case to have feelings about anything. I have empathy for Karen and what she's been through. And I have sympathy about her colon cancer because I've been through something similar. Sympathy is similar. I'm a colon cancer survivor. I can sympathize with that for sure. MS, I could sympathize with that. I mean, these are all tough things, and I sympathize with her. Small girl being locked up in a jail cell, never being there. I can sympathize with all that. But I'm not simping. Oh, no. I'm not simping. I never came into this simping. I think you got to understand that. It's a mindset. Oh, now we got people sticking up for him. In Lebanon is really an awesome and funny commentator.
So they're talking about the commenter, right? And how he responds to this is just, in my opinion, like perfect. Because the person comes in and JFK goes, "You've never been in here before. You never come into before, so you don't know me. You've never seen my full work of art. So you can't just come in and judge me on one thing when you don't know what I'm about." I loved it. I'm not ruining the surprise, but I just loved it.
A commenter in the jerk chat. Well, tell him to go to the jerk chat. And tell him to say his real name. I respect his opinion if that's the way he looks at it. That's cool. But now he can respect my opinion that I think he's a clown. Because you can't, first off the bat, I never seen that dude ever in my chat. All right? I'm at the controls. I check the turbulence meter all the time. I never seen that guy. Dude, girl, whoever. Never seen him, ever. Been doing this for a year and some change now, almost 18 months. Never seen this person. I mean, about 18 months. Never seen this person. Person comes in, I'm attacking Karen. Okay. That's not fair. I mean, do you watch every night? Do you see how many times that I try to put it all into perspective? I don't think it's fair for someone to jump in and take a hot take and say, no, you're attacking Karen because you're saying this in this space and time without knowing me. I did a whole live last night coming into this morning, this afternoon. I think that you should look at all my piece of work, everything that I've done before you would think that I'm attacking Karen to the point where I'm saying that she might be guilty, where it's an attack. Well, it's a planned attack. It's not a planned attack. Now, I can understand how you could see it that way, but the facts might make you think it's an attack, because the fact of the matter is Karen dropped John off at 34 Fairview, and she was talking to the guy who allegedly murdered him. That is just a factual statement. Now, we put that to the side for a long time because we wanted Karen to be free. We put it to the side. Karen, if you're watching, we put it to the side. I get all that. And I sympathize with all your medical conditions and all the stuff you're going through with your family. But I'm not simping. I can emphasize with you. I got empathy for you. I get it, what you're going through. The courts up against the wall. But Karen Reed is free. Why, Aaron? Afternoon flight is the header of this video. Rewind. Karen Reed is free. Why, Aaron? It's an afternoon flight. So I asked the question, why Aaron? Aaron O'Keefe. Paul O'Keefe was doing the same shit to Aaron that the family is mad at Karen about. This is a continuation of the 72-hour video that we've seen of her being arrested, isn't it? And the current today, bringing this up could catch her more charges. I'm happy to be your clown and defend Karen. Bring her more charges for what, buddy? What are you, paranoid? Did you take your medication? Xanax, Clozapine. Why are you so paranoid? That's a you problem, my man. See, this is what I'm talking about. That reaction is your problem. You're still not hitting me with a fact. That's not factual. Bring more charges for what? Bring more charges for what? She got found not guilty in a court of law. Twice. Karen is free. Am I saying she conspired to do anything wrong? I'm speaking on the facts of the case. Am I saying anything that they don't know? Am I saying anything any different? Why are you painting narratives? Why are you in your feelings? Why do you react this way? Did you listen to Aunt Deb? Did she not teach you about media criticism? Your reaction is your issue. This is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you. And I love that part when Aunt Deb said that. Shout out Aunt Deb. This is an opportunity for you to calm down. Don't be a keyboard warrior and sit back and really do your own work, your own due diligence, and come back with a better point than that and explore what I'm saying. Why are we not getting justice for John O'Keefe?
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. American Dreamer says she, LOL. Yeah, I've seen him before say Jimmy Aunt Deb, and he goes she. He, I mean she. He gets very like tripped up that he wants to say the correct thing. Like he thinks the alphabet mafia is gonna like come after him. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's either or for me. I really don't care. It really doesn't affect me whatsoever. And then I want to bring up the part about Paul, which I thought was cool and interesting and kind of funny. One more clip here.
You wrong. You wrong. You wrong.
And the music is great too.
You're saying that John O'Keefe was frightened? Paul O'Keefe, is frightened of Albert. Maybe. But okay, we've seen the video. We've seen the type of temperament she was in 72 hours. We can all agree in that 72 hours when she was being arrested, not 120 days later when she said we're in on the same joke. That was 120 days later. When she got arrested within that 72 hours, she was accepting the situation. She didn't ask no questions. She was silent. She didn't say, like she said on the Nightline interview, I seen John walk in the house. She was just sitting back, dealing with it the way she dealt with it. Now, whether or not that was done by design, whether or not that's just the way she acts, but that mannerism, the way she was in that space and time, made the family, in my humble opinion, and dare I say it's factual.
It's a great point.
Because it seemed like she was accepting it, like she might have done it. She thought she might have done it, excuse me. She was confused. She was blacked out. That's what it seems like. Could be dead wrong. Be clear, I could be dead wrong. But this is what I'm saying. But why does Erin, after knowing what Paul O'Keefe did in trial of her brother, and as much as he's going at Karen's throat, it's kind of like being a womanizer, right? Because he hates Karen so bad. That dirty, she's so nasty. I hate her. But yet, you're sending people selfies in the bathroom with your shirt off, drunk, talking about, I want to glaze your donut or some shit like that. And you're married. Fucking married, bro. God damn, Paulie. Oh, Jesus.
like I'm very like intrigued, very intrigued. Like he's still going through, still thinking about these things. Like he's like, this is not a cohesive story to me in my mind. He's like, this is not a cohesive story. There's still something up. What the hell is up? And he gets on and he talks about it, and I friggin' love it. I would not judge so quickly if you're new to him, right? If you're new to that channel, I wouldn't go in there, and if you disagree with something, like type it up immediately. I would just listen, just wait, just listen. You got to get to know it a little bit. And that was the third similarity or fourth similarity I felt like, and I forgot to mention it. So remember how I was like, we have a lot in common, blah, blah, blah. I figured it out. When you watch, he calls it the flight, right? The flight deck. So you go in, you're on a flight, you're on an experience, and he kind of creates it like that. Like he'll start off the stream and be like, everyone have their peanuts, blah, 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 blah. And it's a flight. So you just kind of watch. When you come here, it's a classroom. I think that like we're both that type of person. Like I identify with him as like a creative person. I see like what he does, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing. Like, I get it. I get that. I think the same way. I've just been, dude, all his streams recently I've been fucking loving. Let me share his channel in the chat room so you guys can go give it a sub. Let me see here. More. Yeah, you got to check him out. It's different. He'll give you like a different perspective. It's not going to be an echo chamber, and it's not going to be like a thing where he like gets on and just like doesn't prepare and talks and blah blah blah. Like it's very different. Let me go to my channel, your channel. Okay. Historiography, and then we'll get into there you go. There he is. Oh, can I gift any memberships? Oh no, I can't. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm all out. I'm all out. I'm all out. I can only do 10 a month. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, Chewbacca's mom donates to the class and says, Teach, do I get extra credit? I played Little Kim Not Tonight explicit on Touch Tunes in the bar we shoot pool out of last night. My teammate was like, did you playlist? I was like, of course I did. Yes, Julie, of course you get extra credit. Of course you get extra credit. Not to I love that you did. That's the best song ever. I know this dude named Jimmy used to run up in me nighttime up the Henny and Remy. Thank you, Chewbacca's mom. That's hysterical. Yaya Marie says, Yaya, oh, yeah, Greek. Says, love your content. Will the Thickums beanie have more color options? Also, you chose the perfect font for it. I didn't choose it. That was my friend's child who like knows a lot about kids and cool things and TikTok and stuff. Will it? Well, if you want it to be, it can be. Just let me know what you want. Thank you, Yaya. Kevy Kev, and Kevy Kev is a co-host, co-pilot, steward on the JFK Show Off channel. However, if you think that my S's pop your ears, don't think you're going to get away with listening to Kevy Kev without hearing his phone go off on the loudest setting ever. Maybe a loud helicopter goes like by. He's always in some kind of situation where it's literally the loudest thing ever. Literally, always. So, thank you, Kevy Kev. And I know you're not failing class. Oksana Luke says, donation for school tamps. Like tampons? From a student who wasn't in chat trolling your boyfriend we know. Thank you, Oksana. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you weren't doing that because everyone else was. Okay. Okay. Okay, more people want to. Okay, got it. So we're going to add this to the end when we draw a winner for the merch store prize. Okay, let me see who I got here. Sorry. It just came through. I just want to make sure someone have 1,000 at once at the end. Oh, I see. Carrie, just because you're in trouble, you think this is gonna butter me up? It won't. It will not. Sarah says, "Can we have a class phone to call Queen Donna?" Yeah. Sounds like a great idea. Kelly says, "Stamps and tamps." Thank you, Kelly. Jennifer Richardson donated to the school and said, "More bread for stamps." Why do you guys think it's for stamps? It will be for stamps. Can it be KY Heather's birthday again? We need more of her chats. Maybe at the end we'll read more of KY's chats. That's psycho because we didn't read all of them, but I only read like the top ones I could see. Sloan donated large amount to the school and said, "School emoji." Thank you, Sloan. I'll add you to the giveaway. And Allison donated to the school and said, "Stamps." Thank you, Allison. I'll add you right now. Did I say like for stamps? This is all that. This is all that. Oh, this is just an intern. Okay, let me pull up our history for today. So if you guys don't know, this is part of the rant from Sean McDonough, who has he changed the name of his channel, I think, to back something. And he's the one who's in the book that we're reading. He's the one who was on with Kevin that we watched last week and Dave. And he goes off on Kevin and Dave and then everybody else. But I got a long clip from it because the gay gods love me and they bless me whenever I ask them for something. Yes, G Mommy, the voice of the cat. He goes off on Boundless. Let me start at this moment. Are we ready? Do we need to take a break before we start? Is everyone ready? Okay. It's been a while since we've seen this. So fucking excited. So excited. I'm so excited.
Dead. So the first thing I saw was this fool, Jules. I don't know what she calls herself. Jules, the real deal. Jules, the artist formerly known as whatever the fuck she is. Fucking, she's a scorched earth, a witch doctor. Who the fuck knows what she is, right? But I saw her. Now listen, back in the day when she was on Team Reed, I saw her giving up all this shit. And I said, you know something, maybe she does have good sources. Well, when I was watching this show, I was watching the chat. I'm saying, look at this mofo. She goes, I've got it on good authority that Alan Jackson funded Sean McDonough. I said, oh, beautiful. Now I know she's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And I kept reading, and people saying, give us the dirt. Jules, give us the, whatever her name is. I don't even know what her name is now. It's Jules, like a jewelry. It's not Julie from last night on Rogie Rogue, but I don't know. She's some fucking medic or some wannabe medic. I don't know, but she's a half of ass. She really is. But getting back to her, she's saying, and I know they brokered a deal. When Aiden was in jail, Alan Jackson reached out to Sean and he said, Sean, I'm going to fund your YouTube channel. And Sean says, okay. And I'm going to give you all this money. And I'm also going to make sure you get on all these crazy ass news outlets, like whatever, right? And she says, I've got it on great authority. I said, well, beautiful. Well, she's done. It's over with. Her credibility right down the fucking tube, right? Then Kevin's out there and he starts talking about Alan Jackson broken a deal between Aiden and his team. And I said, oh, beautiful. This is going to get him right into the trick bag. Because what Kevin doesn't realize, right? He doesn't have a pot to piss in. But Jackson doesn't give a fuck about that. He really doesn't. I'm going to tell you right now, right? Kevin Lenahan right now has walked himself not into the crosshairs of Alan Jackson and company, but what he did, and that's the next step, what he did to this unsuspecting juror, right, was nothing short of a predator's letter, okay? And why I know this is because the way he set it up, right? See, Kevin, and you'll see this today. You'll see everything of why I've studied this guy since day one, right? And the last thing I ever thought is that I would ever come out and bang up a guy who's dealing with 4-stage lung cancer, wherever the fuck he says he's dealing with. And guess what? I believe he is. But guess what? When you are that guy and you say you're living 3 months at a time, you don't turn an evil hand on people who've never touched you.
And you got to remember, guys.
Now, we're going to go way back.
You got to remember, he's never been on YouTube before, right? He just got his channel. Like, he's not used to the internet. So, like, PC isn't really, like, his thing, right? So, and he's Irish, right? And from Canton. And from that generation. So, if something is bothering him, if he sees something and someone talking shit about him, someone pissing him off, it's not like today where you're like, you decide to do something about it or you don't, or this, and like, I can't say this and blah, blah, blah. No. He's like, oh, people piss me off? Oh, and he finds himself one day in a fucking bad mood. Oh, okay. You'll find out. You'll get filleted.
On this idiot, all right? You know, to call him a mofo is too nice. He is one slime motherfucker. He's a slime ball. But the way he set this up, see, he doesn't get this, right? He writes this letter. God knows how he got this person's name or her email. But he wrote her a letter like a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? Like, you know, Uncle Kev, I'm Uncle Kev. I'm this nice guy, right? Fuck you, Kevin. And I know you're watching. You got to watch right now, buddy, because it's going to come crashing down on you, you little fuck. All right? Because I got you right by the balls like I should have had many, many months ago. But I let you get that rope, Kevin. I gave you so much fucking rope because you, my friend, mistook my kindness to you for weakness. And buddy, you have no fucking idea whose trap you just came into. But just hold on right there, brother. So as he's talking to this woman, whoever she is, guy, woman, I don't know. He already knew he was going to kill her. He knew he was going to line her up. Okay. Now that was email. Because you know why he did it? Because he saw Aiden on, I guess it was Tuesday night, about when Aiden said, "Hey, Kev, we know you did. I'm not going to give it up. We know you did." So he knew the jig was up, right? But see, he was playing cute because he sent that woman 2 emails. He only had the balls to bring out 1 email, right?
So glad I
Because
found
Kevin, see, the thing about Kevin is he has all these old mistresses, all these spinsters, right? Like the Julie Carpenters of the world, right? Look at her. Look how insecure she is. How many more times does she got to plunge up her tits on the show, right? Look at her. Tell me she's not insecure. Karen McCormick, right? Who she said to me, right, that her father said, allegedly, a high-ranking police officer in the state of New York says, well, Sean, maybe they did crack the taillight just to make sure the evidence was more solid. Point, that's a fucking idiot right there. She is worse than Kevin. She's cut from the same cloth. You got these other half-asses, Kay Peters, same way. Who else is on their team? It doesn't matter. The bottom line is this. When Kevin wrote that email, he coached it in, oh, you know, I'm going to protect you. And anonymity, really? Anonymity? You're going to protect her anonymity, Kevin? Really? And he writes it and all this. He knew exactly what he was going to do because his actions, right, was completely opposite of what his words were. Because after he gave that email, he went through the list of the jurors' questions. And I watched this. I said, oh, buddy, Kevin, you really fucked up this time. Because see, the thing about Kevin is, right, he's really stupid. I gave him, listen, to my own detriment, I gave him so much fucking credit, right, to my detriment. I mean, Aiden crushed me. Other people on the Free Karen Reed crushed me, right? I did have a soft spot for him. I was close to Dave. Wait till I line up Dave. Dave, buddy, I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry. You're not getting fucking out of this one that easy, buddy. You showed your true colors back whenever the fuck I put that fucking picture of Kevin out. And I didn't even know who you were. The way you came at me, you little pussy. Hey, you weren't that fucking strong, David McGrath, when, hey, guess what? Back when you didn't know who Antiquated Rogue was, you were shitting your pants. Call me, oh, Sean, fucking this guy. He's a real cop. These guys mean it. You fucking shook like a little leaf, you little pussy. You are a pussy, Dave. And if I ever see you, I will smack you up and down this fucking highway at 75. You are a little fucking phony. And guess what? Oh, I'm in AA and you're drinking your balls off on TV. You little fucking scumbag. You are. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're a fucking fraud. You belong in a jail, guys. You ain't no fucking cop. Fuck you, motherfucker. Now, you got me today, buddy, and you're going to get, everyone's going to get me. I might go off on the Free Karen Reed side because at this time right now, I could give 2 fucks. I don't care. I've had it. I have fucking had it. All right? Let's get back to Kevin. He fucking knew what he was doing, right? He was going to line her up, going to get her into the predator's web, okay? And like I said, I don't know what happened in those bars. Someone does. What do people think they just made up these stories about him, right? He let her in and she denied him. Sent the shit to Aiden, and then he said, fuck, my game's up. So what he did was, goes through on the list of everything. He said, she perjured herself. She should be arrested. She should be brought in by the state police, right? This is what a predator does. When the predator doesn't know what's going on, right? When the prey doesn't know what's going on, that's when they fucking strike. That's exactly when they strike. Okay? This motherfucker, Kevin, I don't give a fuck what you're suffering from, but you are a stupid mofo. You are the worst kind. Now, guys, here's the thing. YouTube channels, I don't give a fuck. You could say the moon is black. That's your prerogative. Kevin can say I'm full of shit. That's his prerogative. But when he fucking went low and created lies about me, I said, that's it. 1 lie, 2 lies, 3 lies, 4 lies, 5. There's a million fucking lies. Why? Because he knew he had nothing to stand on. Zero. He's a fucking weak. And guess what? He says he's the champion for people who are bullied. Well, I got proof right now that he's nothing more than a bully. He's very fucking lucky he's up there in Andover. I know exactly where that motherfucker lives. He's very lucky I don't take a trip up there and rip him from limb to limb. All right? He doesn't know who the fuck he's dealing with. But Kevin, you took my fucking kindness towards you as weakness. And now, you know something, pal? The bear is out. You fucked with the wrong guy. And guess what? Chrissy fucking Albert knows you're a pussy because you couldn't fucking keep him happy, right? Your little buddy Dave gave it all up to me when he was shaking like a leaf because Antiquated Rogue ended up being J. Pussy fucking Roberts. J. Robert was a pussy. He still is. Look at the girly hands he has, right? He's a pussy. But guess what, Kevin? He actually did a pretty good job on his first and second show. I give the kid credit. He's on a half-ass like you, right? You had, how many times were you on fucking this website, this fucking StreamYard shit? How many times, Kevin? When you first brought me on, right? You said, okay, Sean, I'm going to pre-record this, all right? I'm pre-recording this whole thing. I hope you can hear me. If this wasn't taped, I'm going to be pissed. My friend, the guest in there, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. My guest, can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Fuck. All right. This is not bad. All right, here's the bottom line. All right, time out for that. I got to figure this out. Thank you. Can you hear me? You're good. All right, thank Christ.
I'm going to memorize this whole thing.
So this mofo, we're setting up the first show, all right? This is back, I don't know, July, all right? See, I didn't realize the game. I was fucking green. I'm a fucking retired DEA guy. I do one show with Turtle, but I didn't know who the fuck he was either. Aiden Connie, come on, right? I came on. I had 2 seconds to spare until I figured out how to do stream mats, a pain in the balls, right? So when Kevin fucking said, okay, I'm going to bring you on, Sean, all this shit, he tells me, Sean, I'm going to pre-record this. So just relax. I'm going to do edits. I'm going to do this. I got the whole thing. Because if you look at the first time he had me on, I'm like an asshole. I'm fucking saying this to him. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? It's the most unprofessional thing. This guy, even today, he still can't figure it out. That's how fucking inept he is. He's not smart. He's a failed businessman. He's a failed student. He's a failed writer. And guess what he is? He's living in mommy and daddy's little fucking house. He's got no house. He's got no job. And he's got no life. And you know something, pal? Kevin, I think you're a serial predator. I do think there's smoke there, buddy. And when there's smoke, there's fucking fire. And all it takes is one woman, one fucking woman, Kevs, that remembers you from the 70s and 80s, right? Going to your little fucking Leitrim or the Blondie store in Worcester. And all it takes is one. You know how it happens, Kevin? They repress their memories. And all of a sudden, decades go by and they get help. And all of a sudden, they remember the big, tall fucking creep who said his name was Uncle Kevin. Right. How many times, Kevin, did you role play as Uncle Kevin? Were you that guy, Kevin? Come on, tell it out. You know, you see the girls that you served all night, right? I'm not saying you put roofies in the drink. I don't know what the fuck you did. If you're that guy, who knows? But did you play Uncle Kevin? What was your hitch, Kev? How'd you hook him? Saw them a little fucking woozy, right? Saw them woozy and say, hey, listen, so-and-so, if you want, you can sleep it off. Come on upstairs. Nothing will happen, right? That's what Uncle Kevin. That's what Uncle Kevins do. Some people use the puppies. Some people, hey, priests use the collar, the sacristy, the confessional. They use it all. Trust me. I got 2 brothers that got done by one priest. I know that. All right? I know all about it. Some other people use booze and drugs. All kinds of problems. Some other people use power, kidnap people. What kind of guy were you, Kevin? I don't know. Well, tell me, Kevin. Right? Since it's okay, Kevin, for you to lie about me, because I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not going to embarrass this motherfucker. You should have seen all the texts he and I went through. And it came out like this. Trust me. He says, Sean, I have never told a lie about you. I almost fell off my fucking chair. I never told a lie. Okay. But then he wants to deflect. This is what he does. If you look at anyone who's ever been on his show, right? And ever turns, right? Well, like he did with me. Like he did with me. I went on his show. He says, I fucking barged in. Buddy, you're the gatekeeper. You click that button to send me the link. I was laying in that bed right there, sick as a fucking dog, but I want to tell my story. And you almost let me get it, Kevin, didn't you? But you know what you did? You cut me off. You told me to shut the fuck up, right? Remember that? I got the clip. We could play it all fucking night here, buddy. But I got something better. But so what he does, he deflects. When you know, see, this is the thing about it. I've studied him now. People want to say, oh, Sean, why do you give that fucking guy the time of day? Because you know something? It's therapeutic for me. You guys will never understand it. It keeps me fucking sharp. I get to watch a guy like that. I get to watch guys. I watched them for fucking 35 years and still today because I can pick them out a mile away. He's a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you right now. And all those half-asses, the Julie Carpenters, fucking Jen, what's her name? Coffenhager, fucking Karen McCormick, right? You're a fucking weasel, Karen. You are. Oh, Sean, it's gross. Gross, Karen? What's gross to you? My truth? My truth, Karen? Is that gross? Seriously, Karen? You're a fucking nut. You are a nut. Giggle. Oh, I'm giggling. I'm giggling. I'm going to be a little fucking ditz. I'm a ditzy girl because I'm a fucking giggler. Oh, let me giggle. And the other guy, fucking Wolfgang. I mean, tell him to get the dick out of his mouth when he talks. Wolfgang, whatever his name is. Millennial, whatever is boundless millennial. All right. I'm getting bangs on the door here. Anyway, so
wife started banging on the door.
So
she was like, Sean, what the hell are
he
you
starts
doing?
deflecting when I'm getting him. I got all the texts. I save it all because I know he's going to use them against me. I hope he does. He says, when you went after John, Paul and Carl Dougal, right, that you crossed the line. And I just came back. So you know what you do? You let him hook himself. I said, so that gave you the right, Kevin, to tell lies about me? I mean, Kevin, I said it. I know that car was fixed. I know John Sr. knows it was fixed. And Kevin, you know something? The problem with you and me is you're not me, pal. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Right? I forgot more about accident investigations than you'll ever know. Damn, keep counting fucking key cycles, Kevin, or whatever you do. But guess what? Because I took a shot at Paul and Carl Dougal. Paul knows what happened. Paul knows exactly what happened. He knows. Carl Dougal knows. John Sr. knows. Whole family knows. They know. Guess who else knows? Eric Wade knows. Right? Eric Wade knows. You see, Kevin, you're an outsider. I'm an insider with 35 years of law enforcement experience. You're some fucking troll up in a fucking attic in fucking Andover. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, you are. You're up in Andover. Buddy, if I was up there right now, I would tear you from limb to limb. What you've done to me and my guest. You assaulted. You took aim at Peter Murphy. You took aim at Joan. Right? You took aim at every guest I had on my show, and you took aim at me. You took aim at Mark Betterow. You took aim, obviously, Aiden, right? Because why? Because you can't compete. You took aim at Mike Crawford, right? You took aim at what's his name? Poor Will. Will, what's your thing again? Will, I'm sorry, Will. You took aim at Will because what? Right? Because he did a thing on you. You called him Bill. You. What the fuck is Will's show? Come on, help me out here, chat. Will's show. Jesus Christ, I watch him all the time. You called him Bill. It's you, pal. You called him Bill. He returned the favor and called you Pleva. But you will never admit that. See, you will never admit that. You have never admitted you were wrong. I've got you by the balls. And I'm only going to give a very, very brief collection of my book on you. Olivia Lambo has a treasure trove on you, pal. My next guest has a treasure trove on you too, buddy, but I'm going to let that be still for a while because this guy My next guest was a gift. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am so happy I didn't pull the plug last night. I'm glad I wasn't here at the studio. I'm so happy that I didn't pull the plug and do the show last night. Cause I'd probably been YouTube jail. Collier County would be down here locking me up. But there's a reason, right? Good things happen to good people, right?
All right, we're going to answer some questions. I'm sure a lot of you guys have questions right now, okay? I'm sure a lot of you guys don't even know what the hell is going on. I'm 100% sure. Okay, hold on. Sweet Caroline became a member. Alessi's Fantabulous Lexicon says, money to the school nurse. I'm glad you acknowledged me. High-pitched, dragged out F's are problematic to my ears. It's only because I love you that I keep subjecting my ears to random moments of torture. And it's only because I love you that I lessened my uses of the S's by like 70%. Thank you, Alessi's Fantabulous Lexicon. Nicole Lee says, I went out and bought the Amika shampoo you talked about, and I'm obsessed. Doesn't it smell so good? Doesn't it smell so good? It's like you don't want to get out of the shower. Thank you. Meatball Morsi Sketty saying said he offered them the booga sugar. Thank you, Meatball. Bitch, you have no idea when he said that he had a guest, okay? The moment he said I have a guest coming on, I was in my mind, I'm like, who is it? And can I pay you $400 to be your guest? And said, I was like, they are so, whoever that is so lucky. And I would have asked about the rant the whole time. That's what I would have talked about. Right? Like, I don't know. How did John Cena get into this? We don't know, dude. When this was happening in real time, a lot of us had no clue what was happening. I had no idea what was happening. None. I did a live stream after, very nervous and scared. Very nervous and scared. Show your reaction video, please. That's a good idea. I'll show you a little bit of it. Let me find it. But he didn't even say, like, he really, honestly, he didn't even say anything yet, like, compared to, like. Damn, that was good. I was just like, I can't find it. Fungal. It's called Thanksgiving Debrief, I think. The Cousins. Lady says, who is that and what Kevin is he talking about? Kevin Lenahan, right? Plevin, the one whose book we're reading. And that's Sean on the golf, the one who Kevin is talking about in the book. We watched their episode together on Kevin's channel last week, right? Where Dave was there. Remember Dave and what's the girl's name? Dubs. Remember Dubs showed up and she was like, and then Dave was right below. That's the Dave he's talking about when he goes, you are a pussy, Dave. And if I ever see you, I will smack you up and down this fucking highway on 75. That's the Dave he was talking about. It's taken me over a year to put somewhat of the pieces of this rant together. I'm still putting it together. I still don't know what's going on, but I don't try to. I just watch and listen. Again, it's how you watch stuff. I don't try to understand it. I just soak it up like a big old jury tamp. Okay. Let's watch a little more. I have like an hour, but we've already done 20 minutes. Let's do another 10 and then we'll save the other one for the next class. No, thank you. Jimmy does not have an address. Do not send a damn thing my way.
And I've been praying a lot, right? So I took the time out. I got a toolbox, Kevin. I've got a toolbox. I know how to handle you. So as I'm preparing for this show, I get a blast from the past. That's right, Kevin. Guy you're not going to like, my friend. And he's got your number, but we're going to get to him pretty soon here, okay? So, people, what I want to do here is I want to set a few things up. And like I said, the last thing I wanted to do was take a shot at this guy. I gave him enough rope, but the worst he got, he had this poor girl. I don't know if her name was Lana or Dana. I wish the heck I could find out who she was. If she's watching, reach out to me somehow. She was incredible. She was calm. She was respectful. But guess what? She called him on his bullshit. And when you do that to Kevin, and you could see him rising up. You could see him. I thought for sure he was going to tell her to shut the fuck up like he did to me. All right? So whoever that is, but I'll tell you, she called him out. I've called him out. But this is the great thing about having these YouTube shows. You can call anyone else. You can call them on their bullshit. But why lie?
There's about 5
Why be a fraud and make up stories? Why? Why would a guy allegedly educated like Kevin, a nice guy? Well, we're going to find out Kevin's not a nice guy, right? He made so many mistakes this past weekend. I'm floored by the amount of mistakes he made. And he did it at the wrong time with the wrong guy. The wrong guy. Bobby, I don't know what you're saying to me right now. What's Bobby saying to me?
He's looking at his watch.
Oh, yeah.
Apple Watch. And
Buddy,
everyone keeps texting him.
Will DeClaire. Bobby McDonough. Thanks a lot. I'll get you next. Will, I'm sorry, buddy.
Look at the chat room
I'm too wrapped up. But it's true, Will. He called you, Will. He called you Bill. And you're a gentleman. Big gentleman. Right? And you said, fuck it. He's plebin. No, I got nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But Will never lied about him. Kevin did. Kevin's lied about everyone. He went after Brandy Churchwell. He went after Nurse Kim. This guy is a predator. He's a different type. But I'm going to tell you right now, he's got a past. All it's going to take is one woman. One woman. We've seen it in the Birchmore case. We've seen women, and I know this for a fact, that women who have repressed memories. Listen, therapists are getting paid big bucks for this. Women who have repressed memories.
It was October 28th.
About what happened to them in their childhood. Okay? In their childhood, are coming forward left and right, accusing their victims. And all it takes, Kevin, is one of those guys, one of those women, if they exist, to knock on Joe Early's door up there in Worcester and say, you know something? I got a story to tell you. Now, Kevin, if you're that guy, and Kevin, I hope you're not, but I always said, where there's smoke, there is fire, my friend. Now, I could sit here right now, just like you. I could sit here right now. I got evidence. I could say that. I got evidence. I'm not like you, Kev. See, I'm a real man. I don't have to lie because you, Kevin, are insignificant to me. You're not a blip on my radar. But you became that when you started talking about lies. You started creating lies about me, right? I actually like watching your shows. Some of them are pretty good.
Dude.
I get to learn about how fucking foolish you are. Because listen, information is power. And I say, boy, this motherfucker is clueless. You're about as clueless. I think fucking Trooper Paul has more brains than you do. And that's pretty fucking sad. All right, hold on. So anyways, I did the post about Jules, right? Hey, listen, Jules and I, we've gone back. Even when she's on the other side, we've had conversations. I know she's a lesbian. She makes it my daughter's a lesbian. We've talked about this. And so you got these half-assed liberals. Oh, Sean, bring out the homophobia. Hey, listen, I'm fine with that. I have a daughter who's a lesbian I support and love very much. So I said she's an LBG, whatever. onto a T. Who fucking knows? Okay? Who knows? Wasn't against her. You lie about me, Jules. You're lucky that's all you got. You're lucky that's all you got, Jules. Right? Because I know about you too, pal. I'm going to call you a pal because that's what you are. You like girls. You and I are alike. Right? I saw you like. I saw your little things about eating poo-tang. Listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're that girl. You're that L, G, and maybe on to T. I know maybe you're not bi. I don't know. Who the hell knows? And guess what? I don't care. But when you make a lie about me, yeah, now you've entered my world. And Jules, don't fuck with me. Please. My reach is too fucking. Listen, my reach, I could swat you like a little fly. That's my reach. You know why? Because I'm Sean. That's why. And my good friend, oh my God, from Australia. This came too. Where is she? Oh my God. I'm having a meltdown. Where is she? Hold on. Hold on. I've got her. She's right here. Ruby, I'm so sorry, Ruby. Thank you so much. I don't even know if you're awake. If you're on the replay, I know somebody will be on the replay. I don't even know what time it is over there. It's probably, I don't know. Who cares? All right. So I wrote the thing about Jules and he came at me. I said, fuck it, I'm going at him. And I wrote my little thing about him, about being a predator, about the way he went after that juror. And I basically said, hey, listen, maybe there is a little fire. Maybe there is a smoke and fire on that Leitrim or the Blarney Stone. Who knows? I gave him a little tickle. I was smart enough to say, I just hope you're not that guy, Kevin. Of course, he took it the wrong way. So I'm in church. He's hitting me. No, he hit me with a voicemail. Hit me with a voicemail. Baby, it's gold. And we're going to hear it tonight. We're going to hear it right now. Right, but before we get there, I just want to explain the whole day. I said, Kevin, listen, I'm going to give you a little time to cool down. Right? Cool down, my friend. I'm at church. I'll say a prayer for you. Okay, when I get out, you want to talk, we'll talk. And so we went back and forth. Text like a motherfucker yesterday. We're back and forth. And the crazier he got. But his whole thing was this. He wanted to go back on the case. I said, Kevin, I could give two shits about the case. This is about you and I. This is you and I, Kevin. Right? You took a shot at me. Not once, twice, three. You took 100 shots at me. I never took a shot. I never lied about you. He couldn't stay on topic. So here we go. Well, anyways, like I said earlier, I was new to this game. I didn't understand the whole thing. I didn't know you could make this much money on YouTube if you had to have clicks and views and smash the like button. I didn't know what any of that shit meant. But when he had me on, right, after the Candy episode I did, he had over 1,000, 2,000 views the first night. And then he had me on again and again. See, I was stupid. I didn't realize I was being his click whore. I was a fucking prostitute for him. You get it? See, he didn't have shit. He brings me on. All of a sudden, the ratings go through the door. Dave McGrath did the same fucking thing with me.
That's Dave.
Come on, Sean, you got to come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. But I figured out pretty quick that I was his little click whore. And guys, I didn't realize, I never knew what that meant. Right? I never knew what that meant. I do now. Look at him now. He's got 152 people who subscribed that pay $1.99 to him. I finally woke up after 8 months and I said, fuck it. I'll charge people 99 cents. I'd charge 2 cents, 1 cent to get a membership because I want to give back. What's that fucking nerd give you? Hey, Julie Carpenter, what's he give you? Anything? Fucking Discord? Are you kidding me, Julie Carpenter? You fucking old hag up there in fucking Cheeseland. You fucking fake. You are a fake shell of a woman with your little fucking Morgan Memorial dresses you get from the thrift fucking stores up there and fucking where the hell you are in Indiana. And Karen, get a fucking haircut. Will you? Can your husband give you money to get a fucking haircut? You look like you have a fucking mop on you. Man. All right. So anyways, as time went on, right, I was sitting in the famous seat. You all have seen this, but I want to come out with this and just give everyone a little, because you got to look at the psychology about this. He's not the guy he pretends to be. And we all got a little, so he wants to say, oh, I should have never done that. Well, Kevin should have never done that many times. But this was his first big mistake, and he opened my eyes to this whole thing.
Matter. And no, I'm not lying here. There's people that lie here, and there's people that are willing to deceive you here. You want that channel? Go ahead. You'll find it on Saturday night. You'll find it tomorrow night. That's a guy that isn't interested in the truth. He's not. Okay, he's done some great journalism. He's not fucking interested in the truth. And if you haven't figured it out like now, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I'm not talking to you, Sean. Sorry. I don't mean to swear. But he's not interested in the truth. He's interested in subscribers. He's interested in selling subscriptions. He's made a lot of money doing it. You're probably all paying him to do it. And that's fine. If you want to be deceived, look, and half the people in this country do want to be deceived. We've seen that. That's what they enjoy. They buy into a narrative that makes them feel a certain way, and that's it. I don't do that. I want to know the truth. I don't know what the truth is. I want to know what it is. I like having Sean on so I can get closer to the truth, and I like having other guests on that do that. But I want to give you the whole story, all the facts when they come out, not just the facts that serve what I'm being paid to do. Okay? I'm not getting paid by anybody.
I ring videos back. All right, so basically, that was just a little taste of how Kevin was, and it was a lot worse before. It was so bad that Dave, his good buddy Dave, and Dubs were mortified. They were the next two guests coming on after me. Okay, they were horrified.
Dave and Dubs, we watched it.
You might want to go home. You might want to take the night off. And then eventually Dave left. He was embarrassed. Well, he should have been. This is the night Kevin switched over, right? This is the day Kevin, if he had any manhood at all, he lost it then. Because what? Because a little couple of turtle wires went at him, right? Aiden went at him. How many fucking times Aiden has gone after me and his fucking henchmen, right? I'm telling you right now, I have no love lost for those people to this very day, right? I can forgive. I can. I don't forget. I know exactly who those fuckers are. And I don't care because I'm a fucking man. You want to say I'm crazy? Altman, you want to say I'm crazy? You say I'm a clown? I don't forget those. The Roccos, same fucking way, Roccos. Nick, I hope you're okay. I hope Kevin's not right about what's going on with you. All of a sudden, you were the big fucking cheese last Halloween, and you're not there now, pal. I don't give a fuck about you or your wife. You're both miserable pieces of shit. Okay? And you're free Karen Reed, but guess what? This is my microphone now, motherfucker. All right? I know all you motherfuckers out there, and I don't care. And Karen Reed, it's time for you to step up to the plate, my girl.
It's the part.
Everyone's out here protecting your ass. You're giving nothing back to all of us. You're sitting back, and you know what I have. You know you were with the feds way before Alan Jackson came. And guess what? I'm tired of protecting your ass. I'm doing all this bullshit, and you came and fucking say you're sorry because my brother died. Yeah, that's right, Karen. Damn. All this shit I do, well, guess what? The gloves are off on you too, girl. That's right, Karen. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know you're innocent, but you, my friend, it better start giving back. And tell your fucking lawyers, Jackson and fucking David, to get off their ass. That's it. I don't care if I burn it down right now because that's who I am. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going after both sides because this motherfucker's lit the fire. All right. You're all sitting back. Every last one of you, Altman, fucking DeAngelis, all you happy hoshits, the Roccos. Well, where are the Roccos? Where was Altman the other night? Right? What's going on? Were their deals brokered? I know fucking the girl down at the Star Drive-In paid him $1,500. And Aiden, I'm sorry, Bell. You got your sources. I got mine too, pal. All right. You came at me a fucking million times. If you want to be on my side, that's fine. You want to ridicule me and who I put on my show, that's fine too, pal. But I'm not taking any prisoners right now. I told you this was No Mercy Monday. No Mercy Monday. Right? You know what I have on my fucking phone? I got all the other side of my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to give them up. But I know if Telly gets my fucking phone, he's going to be very surprised who's in my phone. All the women,
his wife banging on the door.
Other side are in my phone. Karen McCormick knows. Twisted Tragedy. No, listen, I made it very, very clear that I supported Twisted. Right? But I'm going to tell you, Karen, right? This is the time, right? You got to give back and get off the fence, right? You're not going to get convicted. Stop playing the fucking games.
Oh, nice.
You knew the feds were on your side. You knew you were a fucking witness for them. It's time to come clean. We've gone too fucking long with this little charade. All right. And if any of this shit is true, well, then fuck it. I don't give a shit. I will support you, but I'm going to support John O'Keefe because that's the only person that has been lost in this whole shuffle. His own family shit on him. The cops shit on him. No one's talking about him on your side, Karen. It's all the big show for you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I've had it. Life is too short, Karen. Get your head out of your ass and come forward. You're not guilty, so stop hiding. Stop hiding the evidence that you're sitting on, that Josh Levy has. You said to me that they had wiretaps on Morrissey. You said to me that that Lally was hiding the ball, right? You said it to a lot of people. Now come forward, right, and stop having me explain to 1,000 to 5,000 people that I'm not crazy, because I have what you gave Natalie, and so doesn't fucking Tully. Those are your words. You're not that educated, Karen, in the federal law. And you're talking about wiretaps. You're talking about fucking Morrissey's cell phone and his office phones. Now, if you lied, then that's on you. I don't believe you did, because you never thought that would get out. Right? Aiden lied to me, and you lied to me. That's it. All right?
Okay. Oh, wait. We got to watch this part. Hold on. And then we have to talk. We have to, obviously.
You never thought that would get out. Right? Aiden lied to me, and you lied to me. That's it. All right? I'm not going to any dinners. I don't give a fuck about dinners. I buried 2 people in my life this year. I'm about to bury someone else. Right? I'm sick and tired of getting out here with no support. You keep coming to the plate with nothing in return. Anyways, Kevin Lenahan, right? He starts on this little, let's see.
All right, that's literally not even half of it. Literally not even half of it. But when this happened, while this was happening, this changed my life. Now there's more, and we're not going to watch the rest of it today. But like, this changed my life big time. So I've never been the same since this day. I don't know what it was. I just like, I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know there was like a whole other side. I didn't know that, like, I didn't know a lot of the I didn't know the history. I didn't know a lot of the shit. I knew almost nothing. Dude, watching it in real time, Sarah Creative says, watching it in real time was even better. Watching it in real time was nuts. I remember I was at Dunkin' Donuts and OB was like, go watch Sean in the Gulf now. And I was like, no, I'm busy. She was like, now. I fucking tuned in. I was like, holy fuck. Let me see if I can get the Thanksgiving. And I called it like, I feel like this is like when you're at Thanksgiving with your cousins and your crazy grandfather like takes the turkey and like shoots it in the face and like misgenders you and like, let me grab it. People really did enjoy that reaction that day because I went live like 5 minutes after he did because I was like, no, we can't not talk about this. Here it is. I'll play like a minute of it. I'm in the car. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no dinners. I was like, damn. Papa literally slammed a steak on the fucking table and said, I've been to war. I don't care if you got misgendered at school today. It's true. This is how I fucking watched it. Whole time. Just talked about it. That's it. Just lost it. Bond with the family. You know what I mean? He was like, come back next fucking week. Come back next week. Papa might fucking do it all over again. Might do it worse. Exactly, Ernie. He drove us to the Grand Canyon, dude. He drove us to the Grand Canyon. So the whole thing was an experience. It was a big experience for us all. Like, we all learned a little bit. We all got, and it brought us all closer. Oh, it brought us all closer. Like, I feel like all of us, we were like, you okay? Yeah. Yeah, you okay? Yeah. How about you over there? Did you check on her? Yeah. It was last October 28th. Like, afterwards, we were all just like, it was fucking wild. Okay. ProHawk VJ says, that's the best monologue. Please audition for SNL with that. I think I might. I think it's the best monologue also. Literally. Stephen Burnett. Welcome, Stephen Burnett, to the family. Let me get the people sent in Venmos for the merch giveaway. Let me get those down. Good idea, Maureen. I'm sorry if you wanted more of these and I have been neglecting you. Like a whore. Darlene donated to the school and said, Darlene Commonwealth Venmo account. Okay. Christy says, from Wags. Christy got you. Helen says, Starbucks stamps or tamps. Thank you, Helen. Catherine says, entry for giveaway. You're the best. I went solo to the Wilbur, but I didn't get a chance to meet you in real life. You are so handsome and funny. Thank you, Catherine. Very kind of you. I will tell the guy I'm seeing that you said that to make him jealous. Thank you. To be like, see what you appreciate? You gotta appreciate that big, see when it's in front of you. Sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay. And people, yeah. Michelle on Cash App says, good morning. Good morning, Michelle. I'll add you. This is Cash App. I gotta separate that so I know. Michelle added. Ash Madden says for stamps, tamps, or treats. Whoa, you great minds, Ash. Michelle says for watercolors and cool paper. Thank you, Michelle L. Pop that in. Great. Great. Okay. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow morning. All that she wants is another baby. Sarah Be Creative, welcome to the family. Good morning, Miss McKinney. Oh, I still have to. I have your Karen stream on my queue. I'm gonna watch later. I'm gonna listen to it when I drive because I really miss your morning updates. They were some of the best parts of my morning. Charm free. Karen's relationship with Aiden is none of our business. No, it's not. Old enough to know that the school nurse is hot. Kev, I heard that you were saying take your top off in the dance party to the women. Good for you, Kev. You listen, you do what you need to get what you want. Legal Poor, I love you. I love you too, hon. Miss your mornings. Loved them. TV bring it to light, period. Do a rap song about Sean. Someone put one together. It's on Twitter. Video Jesus put one together with him, with Lil Wayne in the background and him insulting like all the people that he did. So good. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. I'll play it, but it strikes me. Okay, we're gonna do the giveaway. They've been making me work at work. I didn't know what that's about. Gross. That's why you quit. Lori, thank you for the stamp fund. I don't really chat, but you brighten my world each morning. I'm able to attend class. Then I thank you. Thank you, Lori. And then we'll do the giveaway. Meatball Morrissey says, for the roof. Thank you, Meatball. And Colleen says, for more lawyer you know merch. Thank you, Colleen. Listen, don't talk shit about my Greek boyfriend, okay? Thank you. All right, give me a second to put this together. All that she wants is another baby. And also, you guys, you know what you guys did over the day is I can't tell you how many emails I got with video clips of the person I'm seeing saying Big D. And it was for Discovery. And he said the Big D, and you guys clipped it and you sent it to me. And then you go in his chat room and you tell on me. Joe says, does Sean have a channel? He does. Yeah, he he still has a channel. But like after this, like he got into it with like a bunch. First of all, a bunch of people unsubscribed when this happened, which I don't really know. Like, you know, to me, he was speaking his mind, like whatever. To me, I was like, oh, he's telling, he's saying this shit. I did what I usually do. I just watch and I soaked it in. I soaked it up. I soaked it up like a jury tamp. But then something got hit with him and Turtle Boy. He got into it. Like he was like threatened to like put him in jail or tried to something. I don't really know. I just know that it was like insane. Sorry guys, sorry for my swearing. Oh, that she won't. You guys you guys have a minute for yourself. I gotta do this, so you take a minute. Robin says Sean made Kim actually cry. Robin, anything can make Kim actually cry. Don't act like that's like a big deal. It's really not. Kim cries at the drop of a hat. Okay, and let me check to see if I missed anyone. I don't think I did, but I just want to make sure. All that she wants is another baby. Did you tell me I'm sorry? When you tell me don't worry, I will be late. Don't stay up and wait for me. Lynn on PayPal. Got you, Lynn. Sorry I missed you. I'm getting your job and now my battery is low. So you know, we're going to a place nearby. Gotta go. Hello, hello. I gotta tell you, I'm sorry. Okay. We're ready. When I was new, you didn't welcome me. What does this say? And I don't know who this Sean is, and you don't talk to me. I'm disappointed. Okay. Bittersweets, get ready for a little more disappointment because your ass is going in timeout. I don't know what that whiny bullshit is, but you get that the fuck out of here, okay? All right, hon. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. Here we go. Oh, let me move this so it looks fair. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle because you guys think that's important. And now I'm going to spion out. Oh, wait. I think it's dramatic. I think it's on like the dramatic setting where it's slow as fuck. Wait, Casey said add me. I didn't get anything. I added everyone that puts shit in. Yeah. It is. Yep. Yep. We don't know who was going to get it. Yeah, why did I choose these settings? I don't think ahead. Brittany, I will. Brittany from, I think you were from this morning from Venmo. I will message you with details, but in the meantime, go look in the store and go peek something out, darling. Go peek something out, darling. Well, listen, baby, I'm sorry. I want to tell you don't worry. I will be. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. New Hampshire woman says, love you, Jimmy. Love you, New Hampshire woman from Massachusetts, man. Meatball Marcy Sketty says, for Halloween, I've made some Jen McCabe prayer candles. If you do a giveaway with them, legend has it, when it's lit, taillights begin sprinkling from the skies. You go for it, hon. You take that and give them away. I will announce it here, but I can't be doing that. I got mad shit to do, hon. Love you, but I can't be fucking doing that shit. Zach says, Dear Heloise, when I say you're the whacker to my weed to people in public, they scoot away from me. What can I do? Sincerely, whacking and weeding in Texas. Okay, dear whacking and weeding in Texas. You need to take a rag and you need to douse the rag in chloroform. Once it's nice and doused, you sneak up behind them and you get them like that, right? And just go, shh, it's okay. Shh. And they'll eventually, and then you can sing to them and they won't scoot away from you. Okay? That should fix your problem. So I hope everyone had a wonderful and informative morning stream. We have a hearing today at 2:00 in Norfolk County District, Dedham, Massachusetts courtroom. If you're in the area, go. If not, support from afar. I'll see you guys in the next class. Everyone be good. Be good to each other. Don't be little shits. Hope you enjoyed our historiography today, where we discussed cultural moments, highlights in cultural moments in FKR, which I believe that it was for me, at least. That was definitely one for me. So, I'll see you. I know what I'll see you out on. Oh, you'll enjoy this one. We'll just double down because with the language today, I doubt there's going to be any kind of monetization going on. So I will see you guys out with something that brings us all together. God bless. Be well. Oh, maybe I can send you guys somewhere too because I'm kind. Hold on. Because sometimes it lets me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like, no, you can't send these kids anywhere. We don't have the resources for them. And I get that, right? Maybe don't worry. I will be late. I thought I deleted this. Hold on. And away from me. And you're dropping down my batteries low. So you know we're going to a place nearby. Got a bungle motherfucker. Why can't I do that? Why can't I send people anywhere? This is so stupid. Maybe I can't on my phone. Let me check it out. Maybe don't worry. I will be late. Don't stay. This is sorry guy. Dude. No upcoming content from your subscriptions. I subscribe to fucking everything. What do you mean? Of course, there always is. It's lie. It lies. It's Liza Minnelli lies. All right. Either way, enjoy the outro video. Have a good one. Be nice to each other. Be safe. Don't make any bad decisions. Kev, you are a fellow teacher as well, but I like that you come in here and take the class. But like, it's all classes. That's what this whole thing is, right? It's all classes. You go to the Glarus to learn about smoking, right? You go to each one. They're all different kind of classes. And you would be Kev, you would be a teacher. All right. God bless. Have a good one. See you later.
I'm going to tell you right now, he is a predator. I'm telling you right now, the more I look at him, the more I see him, I know he's a predator. I know he is. All right. Can I prove it? No, but I know he is. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at those eyes. You're an embarrassment. Who fucking knows? Okay. Who knows? Wasn't against her. You lie about me, Jules. You're lucky that's all you got. You're lucky that's all you got, Jules. Right? Because I know about you too, pal. Look at that fucking haircut. Seriously. I'm a ditzy girl because I'm a fucking giggler. Oh, you're not back in fucking 8th grade. Get a fucking haircut. Get a fucking real haircut. You're a mother, for Christ's sake. Get a haircut. You're an embarrassment. I saw you like. I saw your little things about eating poo-tang. Listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're that girl. You're that L, G, and maybe on to T. I know maybe you're not bi. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Now, guys, here's the thing. When the prey doesn't know what's going on, that's when they fucking strike. That's exactly when they strike. Okay? This motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what you're suffering from, but you are a stupid mofo. You are the worst kind. You fucking shook like a little leaf, you little pussy. And if I ever see you, I will smack you up and down this fucking highway in 75. You are a little fucking phony. You little fucking scumbag. You are. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're a fucking fraud. The fucker is clueless. Hey, guess what? You belong in the jail, guys. You ain't no fucking cop. Fuck you, motherfucker. Right? You got me today, buddy. And that's pretty fucking sad. You see this little conniving motherfucker right there? You got any fucking backbone? Tell the story. You never called me. Matter of fact, I wished you a Merry Christmas and you said thank you. I got the fucking whole phone call. All right? She's fucking on maternity leave. All right? And that's how that went.